as they straighten away in the upper stretch. And Angel of Empire has ranged into the lead here. Weasel's Rimmer drops back on the inside. Toward the outside, King Russell is running on. Reincarnate in the second flight with Airtime and Rocket and Angel of Empire and Flavian Pratt. Angel of Empire wins the Arkansas Derby and wins it clear.
I'm Jay Neff, trainer for the California Thoroughbred Racing Club. In this video, we're going to take a look at the finish of 4 races, 4 horses, all top contenders for this year's Kentucky Derby. Angel of Empire won the Arkansas Derby. Forte won the Florida Derby. Tapit, Trice, the Bluegrass Stakes, and Practical Move, the Santa Anita Derby. And we're going to take a look at who finished strongest, who had to work really hard, what are their chances of being recovered and in top condition for the upcoming Kentucky Derby. We're also going to have our trivia question for this video, and the question is, there is an ancestor in the pedigree of all of these horses. That ancestor is a stallion, and his name has an actual numeral in it, has a number. That's the only one I know of in the Thoroughbred Jockey Club registry that has an actual numeral in the name. So name that stallion. So the prize for that will be a coffee mug with the racing silks of the California Thoroughbred Racing Club on it, and it will go to the first person to post the correct answer in the comments below. I almost forgot. Troy, one of the actual club members, won the contest for the coffee mug with the Racing Club silks on it with the correct answer. What is run up? It is the distance between the starting gate and the actual starting line of the race. And some quick news for the California Thoroughbred Racing Club. Mike Smith rode Irresistible Force to a second place finish for us, and he will be in the irons again on April 30th. This time we'll be running on the grass, so we'll see how she likes that. Get the details on the California Thoroughbred Racing Club, how to join, and so on by going to our website, www.californiaturfgroup.com. The first horse we'll look at is Practical Move. He won the Santa Anita Derby, but he was under a lot of pressure. Practical Move broke his maiden in his 3rd start. Then he finished 3rd in the Bob Hope Stakes and won the Los Al Futurity. That was the start of a 3-race win streak. And I like the fact that he's getting better as he gets older. And the older these horses get, the bigger and stronger they get. He's got 7 starts under his belt. That's going to help him. And he was really seriously challenged in the Santa Anita Derby by a couple of really good horses. But Practical Move was all out to win this race. The Japanese horse, Mandarin Hero, and John Sheriff's horse, Skinner, were all over Practical Move, and you've got to wonder, if this was the 1 1/4 Derby, would both of these horses have beaten him? Unfortunately, neither one of these horses are going to be in the Kentucky Derby. The Japanese horse is out, and so is Skinner due to the points situation. So yes, Practical Move is a great runner. He's got heart, he's got class, and he won this race the hard way. But will he last a 1 1/4? Good question. Forte, I see him in much the same light as Practical Move. He shows great heart here, real class, and he looks so beat, and then he just digs down and comes back and wins this race. But again, a 1 1/8 race. How is this going to translate into the 1 1/4 Kentucky Derby? The 4-horse Mage came from last after a poor start to finish 2nd. You got to wonder where he's going to be on Derby Day. But in the end, he was all out just to finish 2nd in a 1 1/8 race. The Bluegrass Stakes turned into a 2-horse race right down to the wire. Really some great effort from these 2 horses, Tapit, Trice, and Verifying. Tapit, Trice wins it. The time's a little slow, 137.6 for the mile. But that could be a good thing, because really these horses only exerted themselves maximally in the final 3/16 of a mile. This could be just the workout these two horses need. Tapit Trice has 5 starts, verifying 6. And though this race doesn't tell us for sure that either one of these horses will go the 1.25 miles, there's no reason to think they couldn't. It was a good, strong finish for both of these horses. And finally, Angel of Empire winning the Arkansas Derby. Now this is what I like to see in a lead up to the Kentucky Derby. 1 1/8 race. Jockey Flavian Pratt turns him loose at the 8th pole, opens up 4 or 5 lengths and wins easy. This race will give him just what he needs conditioning-wise, and he's going to be a pretty fresh horse, I think, coming into the Kentucky Derby. And just to complicate things, you can see here that the finishing times show the 2 horses who worked the hardest also had the fastest times. I can't tell you how the individual track surfaces affected these times. You'll have to figure that out on your own. But I think my picks are Tapit Trice and Angel of Empire. I'd really like to see Angel of Empire win because we have a 4-year-old filly and a yearling colt, both by Classic Empire. Nonetheless, anything can happen. We saw Rich Strike win it last year, and I think this is going to be a wide open and very exciting race. There's some very, very good horses in this field. I'll leave you with Ramon Vasquez on Practical Move at Santa Anita Park after his win in the Santa Anita Derby, and a little clip of Wicked Desire, our 2-year-old filly by Omaha Beach, and you can join her little racing club by going to our website, CaliforniaTurfGroup.com. Here's the link. So thank you for watching and good luck at the races.